There we are. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. Yeah, so that means daily, Monday through Friday. Just in case you don't know what that means, Saturday is the radio show. Sunday replays the radio show, and then we turn that into a podcast. That's what the difference is.
We've been on for 2 seconds, and there are no comments yet.
I can't believe
that.
Got
to start picking.
Come on, wait, where's everybody?
Wakey, eggs and bacon.
Wakey, whatever.
Yep.
All right, so not a ton of news today. I guess I should get right into it because it's been one of those meetings. All right, Thursdays was first quarter GDP, initial jobless claims, and pending home sales. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we're down 32 basis points on the bonds. We're up to 4.6998 on the 10-year T. 10-year T.
Yeah.
So what happened? Well, let's see here. You would think with gross domestic product, GDP, make it easier for me.
Okay.
It showed a 1.6% increase on an annualized basis.
Okay.
Which was below the 2.5% that they were expecting.
So it should be better.
Yeah, you would think.
Right.
However, it's not. I think there's just too many other things out there going on. And also fourth quarter last year, I think that that number was 3.9.
Right.
And then the one before that was 4. So we're going down on that numbers. And there must be something really going on, because normally I can verify what I'm going to talk about by talking to looking at my MBS highway, but they haven't even put out their morning report yet. So there must be they must be dissecting the numbers. It's still yesterday's information.
Wow.
Yeah. So pending home sales, which measure signed contracts of existing homes, right?
Okay,
not new homes, existing homes.
Yep.
Increased by 3.4% in March, which was better than the expectation of 0.3%. So I think that's the thing that's throwing numbers off. Year over year, pending home sales are up 0.1% on an improvement from 7% decline from the previous report.
Well, in March, we had a little improvement in interest rates.
Well, it was just the rates that have been getting better a little at a time. And now we're complete opposite. They've been getting worse all of April.
Which slows things down.
Yes, to a certain point. But still, people rates are, because I had one guy, he's like, I bought most of my stuff at 7, so these numbers don't scare me.
It's an interest rate, and I can still do this payment.
Right. That's what it's about. If you can do the payment, get the place, because you're gonna better off yourself going down the road.
Absolutely,
in the future. All right. So what else we have? Initial jobless claims, which measures individual findings for the filings for the first time, was reported at 207,000 claims for the last week.
Okay.
That represents a decrease of 5,000 from the previous week. So what's that saying? People aren't laying off people.
Yeah, which we thought that would be continuing to do.
Right. Well, it's hard to get people, so they're keeping them.
Yeah.
And it was fewer than the 214,000 they thought. So it's 7,000 better than they thought it was going to be.
I wonder what this week will entail, because isn't Tesla laying off like 5,000 people?
Yeah, but
in
that's
the Sacramento area.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just because they lay off doesn't mean they go for unemployment.
That's true. Maybe they go to somewhere else in a different sector.
Right. And then they get a job right away. Who knows?
Because they're really smart.
Continuing
they work for Tesla.
Continuing claims also decreased to 1.781 million claims from the previous week, revised figure of 1.796. So that number's been going down week over week. The real question, I would look into these numbers and say, all right, how many of this has people been on there forever?
Yeah.
And they can't get it again. And that's what they don't break down. Out of the people that have been on here and that can't keep going on here, that was 20,000. That's what they should state.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
how long can you stay on?
I don't know. I always owned a company, so they never let me do unemployment.
Me too.
Except for the pandemic, where they changed it to where if you're self-employed, you could get unemployment. I'm like, that needs to stay forward forever.
Yeah,
you just set a precedent.
Yes, they did. Yeah. With that president.
Yeah. So that's the news today. So with that, it's really messing with the overall numbers.
It'll be interesting to see the state's numbers tomorrow as far as pending sales, new listings through the state. According to CAR. Now, this is only through Metro List Services, not Metro List. That's the name of a company, but MLS. There's still more property on the market that may not be listed. That's my point.
There was an article about the car person talked about it at some event. The Gather was an event that the Housing Wire put together.
Yeah,
and they spoke about that the people who are not associated with NAR you know, the MLSs can become associated with NAR and be covered under the settlement.
Right.
So you might want to do that. I'm thinking, so that's one way to increase your numbers.
Yeah. Hey, you'll be protected a little bit. Did we really fight?
What I mean is, you want to be protected, come up underneath us, and we're going to make more money by doing this.
Right. Improve your numbers, pay all your stuff, and then it'll be interesting to see what happens when the DOJ goes after the NAR again.
I don't think they're going after them. I think they're just going to review it.
Well, I hope they review it and go, this is bullshit.
Oh, you're talking about the settlement?
Yeah.
Just not that this is bullshit and it needs to get worse, but this is bullshit.
No, this is bullshit. It needs to go away.
And who knows if this current DOJ would do that, because they're anti-business all day long.
They're anti-people.
No, they're anti-business. Business who
they don't like us on this side.
Whatever. What side's that?
The side of right and the righteous.
All right, that's all I have for today. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on this week, and we'll talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have housing numbers, and we have the huge report that we're waiting on, which is the PCE, the personal consumption expenditures.
That's happening tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Hopefully that comes in and says that the inflation's in check, but I have a feeling it's not going to say that. And the Fed eventually is going to come out and say, you know what, we're okay with 3%. We're changing from 2 to 3.
Yeah, there we go.
And this current administration won't let us go down to 2. So
it works for us.
We're just going to go. We're going to change everything.
All right. Yeah. Remember, if you like us, subscribe. If you don't like us, subscribe. And if you like us and you have a question, put it in the comments or email Ed at edparcaut.com. You can call me.
Well, you email me at ed@edparcaut.com.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you said email them at edparcaut.com.
Oh, put the Ed in front of it with an @ sign. Anyway, we'd love to hear from you guys. I know you have some questions. I know you want to talk. You could be a long-time listener, first-time speaker. So
first-time tech commenter.
Yeah.
Long-time listener, but first-time commenter.
Make it a great day.
All right, everybody, make it good. Thanks for being here. All right, talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.